Okay, I think I can sleep. Oh my god, no way! Oh, it was a jump scare. I scared. Oh my god. Okay. Today I am going to build a mining machine which will go down to bedrock level. I will also build an infinity food factory, and I will try to survive my first night. It will be almost like hardcore. Oh, and for sure, I will build my starter house. So stay with me because this is going to be epic. Wow, this place looks really nice. Alright, first thing that we have to do is just collect some trees, just as usual. Okay, I saw something in the woods. I don't know what it is. Oh, it looks like a small stable. Here is a horse, which could be your first horse. I mean, oh no, there is no saddle. So you will not be your first horse just yet, but I will keep in mind. I found some iron nuggets and emerald, which is good. I was so smart making a furnace because now we can cook some iron if I won't be disturbed by a zombie. And the company is getting bigger. Okay, I don't think it is the best thing to do, but I am slowly just like jogging away from the zombies. Okay, I think I can sleep. Oh my god, no way! Oh, it was a jump scare. I scared. Okay, so not even 5 minutes into our first episode and we are dead. No, 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 creeper, no, 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 no. Okay, I was just randomly pushing a button because I was scared. So here lies Chris, please. And the chat says, I went kabloom, which I suspect is because a flower blew me up. So if I harvest this flower... Oh, okay. So when people ask me, hey Chris, why don't you play hardcore? Probably because it is 6 minutes in this first video and I died like 3 times, if not 4. Oh my god, here is a spawner. We have to break it. It's some awesome loot, right? Silverfish spawn egg, zombie spawn egg, diamonds. Alright, we can now do like a diamond pickaxe. Okay, so our first machines that we are going to do will be a soul block from create and also some drills so we can mine down, and we can start with the press because we will need iron sheets for these machines. Okay, we have 6 and we will need a shaft and an andesite casing. The shaft is pretty easy. And for the andesite casing, we have to strip a log and then use the alloy on it. And now we have an andesite casing, an iron block, and there we go. For the sew, we will need 3 iron sheets, 1 iron and another andesite casing. And since we are in early game, we have to use some simple energy source for this mechanical press. Water wheels or windmills are not really early game. I mean, it can be, but there is something more early game, which is the hand crank. Okay, we have the hand crank, we adjust it, and now we just throw down 3 iron ingots and start to crank. And there we go. Here are the sheets. So I just went there and brought some spruce saplings, and now we can do the 2x2 spruce tree. Oh, and the tree is done. So I'm just gonna take the crank, and I think it is a pretty good early game stuff. So what I'm gonna do now, I just remove 3 logs from the bottom of the tree, which means that we will have only 1 log left. And then I just put down this saw, put the crank on the back of it, and start cranking. And look what's going to happen. It broke immediately. And look how cool it is. It's a straight line because, you know, the tree just fall over. Okay, we can just remove these. And now we have a lot of spruce. Alright, so the next thing is the drill. I will do a 3x3 mining machine, which will require 9 drills. There you go. Okay, one last thing that we will need is a raw pulley, which is easier than the drill itself. So we just have to have a wool, an iron sheet, and an andesite casing. Okay, so the iron sheet, the casing, and we have the wool. As I check the map, there is a village. Oh, and another here. So we can just venture here and check what they have on stock. I found this altar contains a lucky block. I don't know. Should I break it? Should I do it? Alright, just try it. It gave me potion materials, which is really good. Alright, so we arrived to the village. I'm gonna take it. Thank you. Bread, that's good. We can also take the sweet berries. I think I'm gonna take the spruce saplings away and maybe the bone meal. I think they are really disappointed in me. They thought I'm going to be a friendly foe, but no, I am here for the stash. You know that. You know that. Alright, potatoes. Okay, I think we are done here. Sorry for being rude and raiding your village. No hard feelings, right? Okay, I put down the waystone, I called it home, so it is officially our home now. Okay, I think this could be a good place because it's close to our base. So what I am going to do is just shift right click these drills, and now we can put the chest on top, and then we can put down our pulley, put a permanent block here, and glue this thing together. So as you can see, the chests are glued in, the drills are glued in, And because of the permanent block, this thing here is glued in. I mean, it's air at the moment, but it will be the attachable part of the pulley. Okay, I'm going to make some cogwheels so we can speed up the movement of the mining machine. 2 small cogwheels and 2 big cogwheels. It will look dramatically ugly. Okay, so we can put down a small cogwheel. We can put down a bigger cogwheel and another smaller cogwheel and another big one. Okay, now we can work with the water wheel. And we are done. As you can see, the mining machine will go straight down, mine out everything that is possible. And then we can build an elevator here, so we can go down to bedrock level. The thing is, why I put down small and big cogwheels next to each other is that we have this power source. The water wheel. It rotates the big cogwheel, but as you can see, the small cogwheel attached to it spins way faster. And then the attached bigger cogwheel spins more faster. And so it helps to this small cogwheel to turn, but it turns so much faster than the first one. As you can see, it turns, well, it is decent, but this thing, yeah. It is pretty fast. Okay, I don't want to bother this machine anymore. I would really need a house to live in. So I just did the base layer of the house and I will build it now. So let's start with the first floor. Actually, look at my hat. It's so cute. I'm like a farmer villager. Okay, so I just started to build a farm and then this guy spawned in. So if it's not enough that you have 2 llamas and this annoying villager, then the game spawns you an elephant. Okay, so I got rid of the villagers and the llamas, and it looks like the elephant just flee the area. Okay, that was a weird scene. Okay, I have the base floor for my starter house. I think it looks really good so far. I tried to put as much details as possible. I even did the exterior, so I put down the chests, the furnace, and every small little table that I'm using to create these amazing looking stones. Okay, so I barely finished the house. I have to complete the roof section, but it's not that big of a deal for now. So it looks like this at the moment. I think it's really cute. It really matches the vibe. But I have a problem which haunted me while I build the house. I am hungry and I have no food. So now we have to have some food. And my best practice is that we are cooking potatoes with create mechanism. But for that, we will need to make conveyor belts. And for that, we will need to have some kelp. So now I have to go get some kelp and then we can set it up. Okay, I have 2 things to say. First, I found a pretty similar biome and I was thinking about that maybe we can do something here. So for example, we can put here the factories or a second town. I just up the map mark that possible second home. And the second thing is that I found kelp finally. It was a long journey. So I came here from home, which is over here. And even though it doesn't look like a big distance, trust me, it was. Okay, so I'm home and we can now start the food factory, which will be disguised as a bakery. But today I am just going to build the machine itself, which will be around here or next to my house. So just a quick sum up what we will need for this. We will need a conveyor belt. We will need 2 encased fans, and the fans are done. I'm gonna do some chain drives just in case. And I will need 2 campfires. At first, we will need the belt. I believe 3 long will be enough. Oh, and I forget to do the funnels, so I'm gonna do 1. Right, so permanent blocks, 2 chests, the funnels, the campfires, the fans, the chain drives, cogwheels, like this. We have to do it the other way than we did in the mining machine because we have to slow this thing down. Because if it's too fast, then the potato will not be cooked. Oh, by the way, potato is my primary source of food. I always do the potatoes because it is the easiest thing to do. You will need this small machine to make infinite amount of cooked potato. So, okay, there you go. Yes, it's blowing the air and it is going super slow, so we have to try this out. Cannot see nothing because of the particles, but as you can see, it's cooking. And yeah, it's cooked. It's done. So this will be okay. But how are we going to have an infinite amount of potato? Well, I will show you. So there is a mod in this mod pack called Botany Pots. which is pretty similar to garden cloches if you are familiar with immersive engineering. It is technically growing the plants in one block. You have to do a flower pot, put 5 terracottas around it, and then a hopper, and you will have a hopper botany pot. 2 other things required: dirt and for sure the potato. So if I put it down and I put a dirt in it and a potato in it, you can see that it is slowly growing the potato. For sure you can upgrade it and later we will do it, but for now it is good enough. It is pretty ugly and not the best looking machine ever, but it is efficient and it will serve its purpose. All we have to do is just disguise it as a bakery and we are good to go. But now I will finish the roof. Do you agree, Dumbo? Alright. Alrighty, so my house is done. It's not the biggest house I've ever built, but it's kind of cute. I want to keep this. Oh my god, I see a guy riding a skeleton horse on the horizon. I suspect he is not the friendliest mob in this game. But whatever, I think it's cute. If you have any tips, how can I improve my house, then I would be happy to hear your opinions and ideas. But for now, it looks like this. Alright, let's check how our potato factory works. It is working pretty well. So in the next episode, I will do a backpack with the auto feeding perk. So I will just put the potatoes in my backpack and it will auto feed me, which is probably the best mechanic in the game. Oh, and I forget to show you something. I already removed the deep slates, but here is what our mining machine executed while we were away. But yeah, it's pretty deep. I mean, it's bedrock level, so we can have a little mining cave around here. I already mined some deep slate, you know, I had to have like 2 million tons of deep slate because of the roof. But yeah, I think it's pretty good and it will work well. Alright, I'm gonna wrap this episode up. Please make sure to subscribe and like because it means a lot to me. I wish you all an amazing day and see you in the next episode.